Hi, y'all. I'm like, wait. I don't know how good the quality is on live. So I may not go live unless it makes sense for the video, I guess. Anyhow, so if you caught me live, please say hi. I'd love to say hi to you. Um, I will be starting to actually schedule these instead of just doing it off the fly. So today is Tuesday. It is my day 3. I'm at the end of my day. I just had my lean and green. I had Flavors of Home, the chili lime chicken. I added about 3/4 of a cup of water, a pinch of chicken bouillon, and a tablespoon of chipotle chilies to it, and a squeeze of lime juice. So I added some condiments, but that's what I do to make it a little more filling. This is my necklace. I have an angel wing here that I sent to my mom when she was in rehab years ago. And my sister has the other one. So I bought my mom one and I have the other one. And I almost forgot that I had it on tonight. But so we went to the movies. Day 3. I don't feel like I'm in fat burn mode quite yet. I'm not really having any headaches or any symptoms like that. I did drop a bunch of weight really quickly. And so that takes me to our topic, which is daily weighing. This is a controversial topic. And I have to say, it's not for everybody. And it's not something that I recommend to my clients. And I think you really have to know yourself as to whether or not daily weighing is right for you. So I shared with you that I am a daily weigher. I have been for a really long time, at least when I'm trying to get back on track. And that varies. Sometimes I will only weigh daily for a short period of time. And then there's times that I will go just weekly. So on average, I recommend to my clients to only weigh weekly. Why? Because if this is a big kicker, you should not let the scale dictate your decisions. So for me, I'm just gathering information, and we can have a whole other video discussion about BMIs and weight and whether weights are an accurate portrait of your health and all that stuff. We all know that. So that's not this discussion. What I'm kind of getting at is whether or not um, you should weigh daily, and if you do, some tips surrounding that. So for me personally, it doesn't bother me to weigh daily. I've weighed daily when I was on program the first time. And for me personally, and again, this is a very personal decision, I was looking for the motivation that the scale was moving in the right direction. Now, here's the kicker: this daily weighing is not for you if you let whatever emotions you feel. For me, I'm just collecting data, however you want to call it. I'm just collecting the data. The number is what it is, whether I'm on the scale or not. That's the way I look at it. In my mindset is whether I get on the scale or not that day, the number just is a number. A lot of people don't feel that way. A lot of people do get emotions, whether highs or lows, based on what that number says. I'm just kind of, I don't want to say immune to it, because obviously I'm the person that had a video that went viral for hitting 100 pounds lost. I'm not going to say it never affects me. What I'm saying is I'm just taking a snapshot. And if you take a snapshot all the time, sometimes it doesn't affect you as much. I've just gotten to that point for me personally. And again, this is a very personal decision. For me personally, it's just a moment in time. And I know that I could probably weigh less the next morning or later that night. I know the dynamic between some clients that said, well, I went off track and then I weighed in the next day and I was less, but then I got back on track and then the next day I was weighed more. Okay. These are the games that we play with ourselves. What I'm saying is, whatever the scale says, whatever it says, whether you weigh in once a week, once a month, every day, don't let it dictate your choices. Now, unless you know that you're being dishonest with yourself when it comes, or dishonest with your coach about what you're actually eating and what you're actually taking in. For me, it's a number, it's a tool, it's a gauge. Is it the end all be all? Absolutely not. You also want to think about things like how you feel in your clothes, how your energy is doing. Are you sleeping better at night? Are you getting more water? Are you losing inches? All of that matters. So the way I explain it to my clients is it's, if you take a picture and cut it up into pieces, it's one piece of the puzzle, but it's not the whole puzzle. So I don't think that weight loss is the end all be all to ultimate health. And I think that pretty much nowadays most people would agree with you. I know certainly this program would agree that weight loss is not the goal. Weight loss is a byproduct of what we're after. That's what I'm after, because I could lose 100 pounds and still have a really unhealthy relationship with food, and that's not my goal. I could lose 100 pounds and gain it all back. That's not my goal. So I think the idea of whether or not you weigh in daily, weekly, monthly, or even weigh in at all. I know there's people that have struggled with disordered eating and struggled severely, and a scale is probably not a good idea for them in any way, shape, or form. And I know people that can become very obsessive with the number on the scale, and it dictates whether or not they have a good day or a bad day. That's not what we're after. So, for me personally, I can only say what I do, but um, I look at it like the stock market. I use this analogy all the time with my clients. What you're looking for is, it's not normal for the stock market to just stay the same and then just go up or down. That's all day. It's like what you're looking for is for it to go up, right? In your case, if you're trying to get healthier, if you have weight to lose, because you can get healthier without losing a pound. You can get healthier, drink more water, be more fit without ever losing weight. So I subscribe to that 100%. For me personally, I'm carrying over 100 pounds of extra weight that I need to get off. There's no ifs, ands, or buts whether or not I'm healthier now than I was 100 pounds ago. Absolutely not. I'm totally unhealthy right now. Me personally, you might find somebody else at my same weight that's in glorious shape. Good for them. But for me personally, um, I look at the downward trend. So for me, when I'm losing weight, um, so I weighed in. I told you guys I was kind of bloated. I weighed in. The next day, I was down almost 7 pounds. I know. I think a lot of it was water weight. I think this is closer to what I actually weighed. The next day, I was down another 0.2. And that's where I'm back up 0.2. So like, did I lose the 7 pounds overall? Yes. Am I gonna be mad about the 0.2 that I was up today? No, because I'm just looking for a trend. I'm not looking for every day to be a massive loss. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love for you guys to share in the comments. If you weigh daily, how do you manage that? How do you not let it get you down? What does it do to encourage you? And for those of you that it's not a good idea, tell me, what is it about that is a struggle? And I'm sure we can continue this conversation. I think it's a very valid conversation to have, especially for those of us that have struggled with our weight or eating for some time, because they seem to go hand in hand. I think for me, even when I was not on program, I still got on the scale, and I don't even know why that is, but it just told me where I was at. And it wasn't like I hit a number and I thought, well, this is the end of everything. I think some people do have those moments. For me, it was more of a health feeling. I went on a trip recently and just felt that I was ready. And so it could be any number of things that motivate you. It could be your breaking moment. It could be your celebratory point. It is a number in a lot of ways, but it's all about what it means to you and your journey specifically. So feel free to write your own story, and how big of a piece of the puzzle do you want it to be? I encourage my clients to do that. I'm doing that for myself, and maybe my opinion will change over time. I know that for now it's motivating. I don't think I'll need that motivation to stay consistent for much longer, hopefully. But for now, it is a motivator, and but I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. So, all right, guys. My Apple Watch is saying take a minute for mindfulness. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I survived the movies. I took my jalapeno cheddar poppers and Coke Zero for the win, and crunched away. And yeah, so it's the furthest that I've made it in a long time, and I'm feeling good. So I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.